How's it going, everybody? We are back! Hope everyone's having a good-ass day today. Woo! We are jumping right back into some more Rogue Trader. We're going to be trading in some rogues. Unfortunately, Steam decided that now is the time where it needs to update. So we're going to sit around here for a couple seconds before the game launches. So, how is everybody doing today? I know I've been saying that I kind of wanted to cut down on how much I was streaming, but then I did that for a week and it felt boring, like I wasn't doing anything, and so we're just not going to do that. We are going to cut down on spamming out YouTube videos because, I don't know, man, like the loss of quality was really starting to bother me, and I would much rather not have to talk about literally every topic that comes up and be able to talk about the stuff that I actually care about. And make a proper video about it. Next one is gonna be about Pirate Software killing stop killing games. So look forward to that. I'll try and have that out by Friday. But with all that being said, let's jump right into it. Why the fuck are we on Epitaph? I hit continue and we're in Epitaph? What? We're not even finished with Act 1. What do you mean?
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Why do I have two swords? What the fuck is this? Ah, okay, yeah, I remember this. This was the Vanguard playthrough, yeah, Tearing Vengeance, and then the auto-striking power sword. Yeah, I was out here. I was out here with this setup. I was soloing everything. But anyway, this is not... Oh, this is not the... This is not the playthrough that I wanted. One second, we're getting a few technical difficulties here. I don't know what the hell's happening there. Says that I need some DLC. So give me a second to figure out what's happening. Okay. One of the deluxe stuff was just turned off for some reason, so we will jump into it again, into our actual save that we want to play with. That's not the right save! I don't want Epitaph. I want the other thing. Fucking Esteban Bon Balancius wants attention for some reason. Alright, we're back. Damn, compared to the other one, there's a loss there. Alright. So we came here and investigated this ship, which turns out it was a Drukhari ship. Time to head to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. We will take Adira and then she'll just get replaced by Heinrich. Well, cover the landing area, your lordship. Glory to the Von Valancius dynasty. Damn right. Fucking pussy. Hell yeah, grenades. I love grenades. I don't care.
Powers unseen uncover
Duty
my
prevails.
path.
Interesting. I do think it's funny that all of I think it's neat that all of like the altars and stuff of the Adeptus mechanics, it's literally just fucking computers and engines and vents. And people are just like worshipping. Which is like fair enough. If you're dumb and you don't know how a computer works, you probably think it's magical.
Darkness lurks beyond the bright flashes. No, two darknesses. One streaked with red, with clanking shackles and false preaching. The other a bilious yellow, the tang of roiling blood and screams of pain.
The colors of this place are flecked with sparks of pain. Bright scarlet, blackish crimson, deathly grey. A kaleidoscope of despair and madness.
Can you two ease up? Like, you're fucking up the whole vibe. Making everybody uncomfortable and shit.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro-priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn! Servant of the corpse emperor! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Hi. Seneschal, isn't this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor?
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this.
I'm here to collect you, and I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require. After which I'm to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
Plus, Inquisitors are like the only people who can actually stand above rogue traders. Well,
You're familiar
them
with
and the
works
High
of
Lords.
Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling.
Right.
The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels
Conversations,
confirmed my
yes.
suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Gonna blow up the whole planet.
Blasphemous insanity.
Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
What'd you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies. And I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Alright, I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place.
Yeah, that's not going to be the case with us.
And extracting
I am, as you would say,
each
constructed
child from a person's
alternatively.
stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Okay, so we will replace Idira with him. Just a regular force sword. The soul siphon is a little bit more reliable. I am looking forward to trying out this shield. I kind of wish I was doing a Vanguard playthrough again so I could, you know, actually give the shield a proper whirl, but we'll just keep Abelard in the party. So, Blade of Light is a pretty big one. He's a Psyker, so I want to max out his willpower. He's got Biomancy and Sanctic powers. It's important for him to have Invigorate before anything else. He already has Hammer of the Emperor, if I'm not mistaken. Then we'll get Shield of the Emperor, or wait, is it Purchasal? No, this deals damage, but it's not that much damage, is it? Times a quarter of the Resolve. He can get a lot of Resolve, I believe. Yeah. And this can deal a lot of damage to, you know, Xenos and demons. Doesn't affect targets that have no soul, so won't affect, like, Necrons and stuff and machines. This is also going to be neat to heal people with. Sort of is also really, really nice. We're going to max out his Warp Lore, Willpower, Psyker Minoris, Warp. First round of every combat, all psychic powers of the Biomancy discipline cost less. Yeah, let's do some of that. We've maxed this out. I think we'll go with weapon skill. Now, either Shield of the Emperor or Purge Soul. Extra deflection and armor is really good. He doesn't have any damaging psychic power, so I don't have to worry about that. Plus 5% armor at the start of each turn. Not that useful, most fights end very quickly, but if I see that stuff is taking longer to finish, we'll get that. This might be neat. Extra toughness is very nice. I think we'll take Stronger Together, though. This is a common talent. Yep, finish maxing out weapon skill. We've maxed out lore, warp lore, warp. I guess Xenos lore. I will take Thick Skin, make him a little tougher. Get some strength. Common. Was just making sure that I don't like miss out on some very important warrior talents. Like crowd kill is going to be really useful for him, although he doesn't put that much into strength. Agility, huh? But no, we'll go with crowd kill here. And that's that. I'm sure he'll do okay. Go ahead and give him this. Give him a little bit of extra dodge. At no personal cost whatsoever. And let's move on. Yay! Free loot. So who's this stuff for? So, this one, plus 10 willpower. This one, also plus 10 willpower. But it's a level 9 stuff. So that's going to be 9 times 1 plus the willpower bonus. So that's going to be 15 damage. About this one. 6. So the Siphon Life is going to deal 6 damage. It's the exact same staff for all intents and purposes in terms of appearance. Oh wait, no, it does look different. Add to cargo, add to cargo. Cargo. And let's get the fuck out of here.
Embrace true power. My ascension has only just begun.
What ails you?
You can shoot all the way here. Zap.
Resistance is naught but ashes.
Stand your ground.
There you go. We won't have to fight these guys because they'll just run into there. Did not mean to use both of those. Ah well.
If I may.
Ow, dickhead. No line of sight. And I can't go over there. Lock me at outside. Alright, give me a second. Alright, we're gonna just... How are you alive, my guy? 1 hit point, really? Just let go. Alright, let's look at the shield. Stalwart defense. Wielder marks enemies within the area of effect immediately ends turn. Until the start of their next turn, the wielder gains extra block, and then they've got a free shield charge. A shield bash, I mean. Stepping in there is dumb. Observe. Very cool of me.
Purpose.
Very cool and based. I'm gonna hit him with this and miss, obviously.
This is beneath me. Alas, no.
Ow. Fucker. Pew. Good enough.
At your beck and call. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Honestly, I would rather avoid taking much more damage. God damn it.
But of course, Lord Captain.
So much fucking damage. Jesus. I can reload and just take a pot shot at him. Miss, right?
It will be done.
Can't get any closer. Ha! What? Where the fuck did that guy come from?
That is foolishness. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
God damn it, Argenta.
If only that were possible.
It is. Fire. Moving everybody over here because there's a thing here that I want to explore. Alright, quickly everybody over here. Save. You. Cure Argenta.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Plasma pistol part 2. It's the same as that one. Can anybody use this? No. Pascal, don't fuck it up. The triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. I wonder what the fuck that means. Go 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 go.
My house would be proud of me.
Why are they suspiciously different from others? The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly. The standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. So what? This is could these be Heinrich's guys? Hard to know for certain why the hell those guys would just have wrong symbols on them. They just shanked the fuck out of that guy, huh? In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amanat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Are you sure he's Amanat? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. Let the cycle be discontinued is the blessed Amanat's motto. How's he bearing this torture? A devotee of the Omnissiah is capable of withstanding great bodily torment with no loss of functionality. But where flesh reinforced with sacred iron will persevere, the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed Amanat a participant in some variety of sacrilegious ritual. Through sacrilegious torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him into an unholy terminal with which to control the reactor's outer power circuit system. The tech priest's colors are stained with grime. They're diluted, painted over with rot. And yet his heart still holds a cinder of bright red. This dying flame can be ignited anew. We must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them, and thus cleansing the Hall of Heretics. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch the clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step toward falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, rogue trader? The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers even spoken without faith, their coat of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Do not make me. I'm actually curious to know what it's like to walk in a heretic's shoes, but let's do these first. Uttering a litany of actuation for the power units from the Luminodeacon's command throne will direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hall. The distribution servitor is keeping its output within the set parameters, but upon receiving an order to increase it to peak values, it will turn this place into an electric trap. That guy. And then that guy. And then that guy. Okay. The safety system protecting the hall is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If all these operations are performed, I can guarantee that not a single blasphemer will survive the Omnissiah's wrath that will be unleashed upon this place. You do realize this plan sounds like suicide. This statement is true. Then what do you propose? To flee? I have tried to employ this behavioral strategy in the past, and it brought my soul no relief. Alright, I'm actually curious. I pray that the Omnissiah gives the blessed Amanat enough fortitude. Yeah, we're dressed up as Harrys. We look ridiculous. Okay. So, now. We go there. I don't know you. Who are you? Why haven't I met you before? Perhaps the Master has blinded your eyes to trifles so that you may behold what is true? May our Master blind you too. I identify this acolyte as a distribution servitor. I am registering upon it traces of sacrilegious violation of the right of operations. The probability of its responsiveness to commands is below average. Go ahead and restart him. For the glory of the Omnissiah, let this machine spirit sleep, that it may awaken and serve again. Turn it off and on again. Let the outer neural connection circuit be plunged in darkness. Let the command response hub fall silent. Ready to serve. Energize the hull's power units to maximum. It will be done. Go ahead and cause it to overload. And we finish off by doing this. Sit down upon the throne and recite the litany of actuation. I'm about to be greatly honored, or else thoroughly charred. Maybe both. Let's see. I like the detail of them just throwing the tech priest over, like, get the fuck out the way, pussy! Alright. And we did it. All these bitches get fried. Very good. Almost brings a tear to the eye.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
I fucking love Abelard. Extra dodge. Strikes made including attacks made, reduce enemy skill. Upon using Death Wall, reel to full. We'll go with this one. And cool. Pascal, go open that up. Then go over there. Oh, okay. Is this better than what he's got? Yes, it is. Better deflection.
Pay attention.
Intriguing.
Okay, so let's talk to the tortured tech priest here. Oh, I missed that loot over there. We'll have to check that out after. In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Amanat. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident effective state of clouded consciousness. The fire of the hearth sent forth sparks. The name of this spark is Abel Hanuman. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What design? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to Rykard Minoris? What for? I categorically demand an answer. What design? An intention, both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the Watchers of Knowledge and Comprehension. A plan written so that the righteous may follow, and trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression toward it. Those are his words. I have not heard them in so very long. No, he came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself. To correct a mistake, possibly. But how do you... The hubris of the mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. You can talk once we get him out of here. A cold premonition rakes the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. I'd rather leave him as he is. There must be a purpose to whatever ritual he's taken part in. Request denied. If we are not granting him salvation, let us at least grant him a merciful deactivation. I feel like beating the shit out of him. I don't feel like that's merciful. Rest in purity. Tech brother. The knowledge you have attained through your efforts will be preserved and purified. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive toward uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Alright.
Seize the opportunity.
We needed one of those anyway.
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
Your hues are so vivid, Sister Argenta. The hatred that fuels your words and impulses burns like a supernova.
Is that a good thing? Let's stack everybody up here, make sure nobody takes any damage.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
They purposefully damaged it so that it would kill anybody who got close. Okay, then we get attacked by these guys, and we just blow them the fuck away. Because they deal very little damage. Alright, well, first of all, rude.
Cleanses the body. Faith without deed.
There you go.
I'll do it.
Okay, so we jump over here. We cut him up.
Are you a traitor or a fool?
Bit of both.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Now I could cut them like this, but let's go with this one instead. I can't do an AoE here.
Running by Jericho right.
Victory is imminent.
I should have used this. I thought I'd get a free shot. What with the game telling me that I would. I don't think anybody's injured. Yeah, everybody's fine. We all have a shit ton of free extra health.
Trajectory suboptimal.
Ouch. Gonna need to... Gonna need to heal my boy.
Blood-soaked tribute.
It's like a cogitator. The Electro Priest's hiding place must be nearby. I feel like that didn't need to be a cutscene. Like, you didn't need to stop me from gaming to tell me that. You could have just, you know, showed me the thing. Alright. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes. It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. Well, there's a very quick solution here. We ask the internet. It's the first hymn rogue trader. Ominous Eye and Arcane Key Immortal Intelligence. Oh, the last one is Immortal Reason. So, Omnissiah. Arcane Key. And Immortal Reason. Yay, we did it. And all we had to do was cheat.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Uh-huh. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to get to the final fight. Alright, and since we're heretics, we can't ask for help. Let's go. It's a long-ass conversation. I don't like doing the tech priest voices. It's basically just different types of monotone with, but it needs modulation to really sound good. Without that, it just, meh. Ah, how predictable your path is. How static. All the possible deaths you've skirted, only to perish here in the fiery tempest that will mark the final dawn. You have arrived just in time, little cog. The schematicals use your regalia like a mask to subdue the reactor. A cog. I cannot comprehend why apostates try to insult me by comparing me to the sacred symbol of our faith. It is irrational. The sacred cog grinds all corruption to dust. From the dust, I build order. Pascal announced my arrival. With the Omnissiah's blessing, the rogue trader Von Valancius has come before the miraculous fusion reactor, seeking to perform purification and eradicate the corruption. All unauthorized persons are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and humbly accept their punishment. Humility is the lot of the meek. I am a harbinger of great changes and visions of the great cataclysm to come. Ah! What the fuck? To come have incinerated what and the visions of the great cataclysm to come have incinerated what humility I had in my heart. Time has all but run out. I can hear the fist of the future knocking on the door of the present. Choose quickly what you want to be when it walks in. A blind slave to what is gone. A faithful servant to what is to come. Or a corpse. And I would take some time to wrest from you the details of the future that the cult prophesizes. Hopefully when we're done, what's left of you will still be capable of coherent speech. What you'll be is a living torch blazing for his glory. Yellows, reds, violets, oranges, blues, wild colors that scorch the eyes. But where the motley masks end, nothing but a colorless void remains. Take a good look at me, Aurora. Predestination has changed. Now I am your master's favorite. Will you dare to go against his will? What is this poison you speak, rogue trader? Interesting choice of words, Malachi. You are no successor to Brother Twilight. Oh no, you're a mere imposter believing yourself to be a decider of fates. I deny you. I deny you. Ugh! What? What is this? Punishment? But for what? I've not renounced the edge. This cannot be. Execute them at once! Alright, let's get this going. Let's clear this bitch the fuck out. She just throws a grenade and misses. I serve the ruinous powers. Okay, let's move over here.
I will delight my masters with your demise.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. Ow. Dick. Alright, Abelard. I want to hit both of these guys. Alright.
Be careful not to cross my gates.
I'll move Abelard over here. Endure.
Down for the weak.
Okay.
Let's see to it. Get me a target.
My vow.
Right. It's lightning damage, so he heals from it.
Still beats.
Okay, let's get over here so we're really close to that guy. There you go.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
lived. That's not good. If I do this, can I hit them? Yes.
No.
So I'm going to.
Let's see to it.
And heal yourself. Nice. We've got those 3 left. Oh, shit. Chaos spawn. Not good. That didn't work out for him. Needed 1 more kill.
I no guidance.
Charge at that thing.
I will do my duty.
If I may.
Should have done rapid fire. Ah. Chaos Spawn Part 2. No bueno. Good. Why can't he use this? I've already used it.
Waste my time on
Oh, wait, no. Okay. Alright, let's cut this guy down. If I had one more, I could do this one and just do all of these jumps again. Unfortunate.
At your beck and call.
Son of a bitch. Let's do this, make sure he doesn't go down.
commands, I act.
Yep. Get him with some fire. Heinrichs is kind of in a bad position. I can't really get him back in the fight. Could just recast this, I guess.
Request denied. Request approved.
Okay, good. And we're down to just one, so we can just finish off this guy. Nice. Alright, reactor's no longer gonna blow. Sorry, Abel. Lord.
Me? If you insist,
I forgot the
Lord
rest of his
Captain.
name. For like a split second. I don't even know how the fuck that works. I knew his name was Abel. I did not know how it finished. Damn, I nailed his ass.
Out of my way! I've suffered worse.
I mean, I don't disbelieve that.
Try to die with grace, at least.
There you go. Enough! You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. Now you will see it too. Oh, that didn't work. The light is gone. Is that it? The final dawn? Why was it so different from what our teacher promised? You will pay for this. You will. You. Confirming purgation and termination. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. The motley hues have rejected her, leaving only a grayish-green thread. The noose that the heretic put around her own neck. I've seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. A minute, please, Malachi. I need no more than a minute. Okay, the same type of thing. It's made of wraithbone. Yoink. Mysterious sword handguard. The wraithbone handguard of a sword crafted by Eldari weaponsmiths. Its pommel is adorned with a sinister eye that reeks of corruption. When you touch the abomination, the whispers in your ears become louder and more bloodthirsty. You pocket the trophy surreptitiously, just before the interrogator appears at your shoulder. An impressive blow. I suppose whatever she used to breach the frame was melted by the impact of the motive force. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Orders, I thank you for your cooperation, and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you do not have other business in this system, in which case I am prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. The Iron Helm is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of the mask, but after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment, you saw something move. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing. Let the Omnissiah given motive force flow, and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. we surreptitiously took the evil sword handle for ourselves. Very cool, very poggers. Alright, let's just get the fuck out of here. I think it asks us to loot if we try to leave. So we don't have to, like, loot the whole thing. I know there's not, like, anything unique waiting there. There's nothing unique, but I still want it. I just thought the game would immediately give it to us.
The world will bow.
Let's go back downstairs. We got a looting to do. The fuck is this? Glass prism crafted by the cultists of the Final Dawn. It belonged to their leader Aurora. If you look through it long enough, your vision begins to deceive your mind, showing what could be instead of what is. I'll take this. Loot everything, leave nothing behind. I'm not worried about the injuries because we're going back to the ship after this, so all of those are going to be cleared. I like that, unlike in Pathfinder, you don't have to fucking rest specifically to clear them. So this is cargo, right? It's not worth anything. Maybe I'm supposed to keep it? It does have like a different thing from the other stuff, like it's not like green. But it also doesn't have the red. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys know if that's just trash. Or if I'm supposed to, or if I'm just supposed to sell, or if I'm supposed to hold on to it. I don't know. I do not know. Everything okay? Heard something fall. Okay.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium.
Don't worry about it.
Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
That is a shame.
My missions do not always end in success. Unfortunately. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Be honest, Van Calix, is this some kind of tracking device?
Certainly not. The Elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnissiah that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity. If you wish, have your tech priests confirm that there are no listening devices inside.
Alright. What do you think will become of the electrodynamic
It
Cenobium?
all depends on the Electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I must return to my duties.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the Tech Priest's monastery, but actually eliminating the source of mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medney is expecting you at his command center to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Very cool. Very poggers. Okay, so I actually would prefer if he has this thing on him. Let's see. Blasphemous Prism. I didn't get the Gem of Dark Vitality. I guess it no longer drops from her and only drops from the actual true Aurora. All right, let's level these two up. It seems like this is just cargo. All right, let's head out. Do I have anything that I need to do? Okay, so don't lose any of the shards, I guess. How many blade shards are there? Let me make sure. Call of the Edge. So, yeah. So we need to reach Votary next, and then we need to reach Fanatic. We do not need to reach Zealot, mostly because it's damn near impossible to do so, because the rewards for this are kinda fucking small, no matter what you do. So we need to be a Fanatic, a Heretic Fanatic, by the time we reach the Siege. And then we can talk to Eurolon the Cruel at the very end, and we get the Edge of the Irrevocable, Big Sword, which requires us to be a Zealot to use, which we almost certainly won't ever be, because it's damn near impossible to be a Zealot. Huh. I feel like it should just need Votary. Like, you already need to be a Votary to even start the questline. You need to be a Fanatic to get that far. And then you get a weapon that you can't even use yet. Like, you'll be able to use that sword at, like, literally the very end of the game. And it's like, it's a strong weapon, but at the same time, you know, it's like, increases your psi rating, failure reach 20, successful attacks trigger perils. Need to make sure veil degradation doesn't go below 0. Still, it's a really strong weapon. Actually, I wanted to see something. I wanted to see if we could get any more items from trading and roguing. So let's go to the High Factotum. That's cute. He's donating to the orphans. Damn, I'm an ant now. Okay, so we've already got all of this, but we don't have the profit factor yet to use it. I am a person again. Cookie. I grabbed the cookie and I just see this at the, like, corner of my eye. The disembodied girlfriend wanted a cookie, and she received a cookie, because I love her. A good spot for a defensive position. Let's hunker down and throw these amateurs out. I like these guys. They're badasses. Status on high alert. ready to fire on command. So we've got Bryce, we've got Stein, and Clayton. Arbitrator Clayton, reporting. The area is secure. Fuck, they're so cool. This bunker is under control of the RBTs. I cannot provide you with amenities, but I guarantee security within the perimeter. Hi, Glyto. Greetings, your lordship. Master Van Calix, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished what you intended to at the electrodynamic Cenobium. Not quite. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretic's designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We're witnessing the final days of the uprising. I've already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I would also like to salute the savior of Rykard Minoris and have already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in this system and are ready for the Triumph to begin. In regards to your own participation in the Triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur to me as I inspect the terminal there. That being said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. Doing so will help to maintain order. There's no reason to let the people know that the world may soon be in for a change of leadership. I have other business in the system. Then I daren't delay you any further, your lordship. Alright, let's go to this guy here, because our profit factor just been mega increased. Balanced Mall is weaker than what I have. I do like shoving with this because of extra temp wounds. It's not even a power weapon. Oh, it is a power weapon. Damn. Oh, and I have this armor here as well. It's a lot of damage. Fuck it. It's only important that I have a sword, right? So long as I'm holding a sword, I can do whatever the fuck else I want. I am ready for the Triumph. Oh, my mouse isn't being restricted to just the game screen for some reason. To the upper way, though. Let it begin. Your lordship, peerless Lord Van Valancius, I am the master of ceremonies of Rykard Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming events. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and the guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush towards you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us. Members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medne will await you by the starport. It's also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You'll be handed a flamer, blessed by a representative of the ecclesiarchy. You could choose to personally perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale, it will be fitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medne. However, the choice is yours. An excellent plan. I'm ready to start the triumph. Of course, your lordship. Not trying to have none of them regular old disgusting peasants approaching me. I'm not out here trying to interact with the peasantry. Why you all huddled together? I can't see a thing from back here. Get the fuck out the way. Glory to the Redeemer. Glory to von Valancius. Huh? Who's that highborn lady? Who's the pale one? Our Lord Lady, I suppose. Looks kind of... I'll just shut up now. Oh, look, that one there's a Magus. Probably going to pray to the machine. We should have found a spot by the starport. It's where they're going to burn the heretic. Make way, let us greet the hero. A small group of festively dressed people. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Glory to Malachi, a hero of Reichen Menores. Oh, hey, it's Raquel. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to their redeemer. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye socket is fixed upon the back of your head. Thought surfaces in your mind. Not a voice inside your head, no, a mere thought. They're all going to die. Befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth, and it is all because of you, enemy mine. Let's go with the first one. Reichen Menores honors the Emperor and bows to his most loyal servants, the rogue traders. I'm sensing something boundless, blue, golden, dark. What? Behold, behold, behold the final dawn. And then shit goes dick side up. Damn, that guy got shot in the ass. My tank! I needed that! Not really. It would be cool to get to play with a tank, though. Oh my god, it's Drukari ships! That thing that we knew was in the system and that we've been ignoring for some reason. Well, not for some reason. Sun privileges revoked! Yeah. Honestly, how fucking terrifying is that? You just see a bunch of ships approaching and they're just steal your sun. Fucking Kaldor Drago moment.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Abelard goes here. Yeah, I can be here. What's this? Everyone on the road to it gets 25% chance to regain 1 AP after killing an enemy. However, triggering this effect immediately manifests psychic phenomena. cut this guy. Guess not. Oh, right. Anointed cultists, they like exploding.
Ruin beckons.
Let's go back. Missed. Fucking pussy. Alright, let's send this guy back. Oop. That fucking one-tapped him. I'll be able to cut these two down very easily. Okay. Leader of the cultists. Oh, it's that guy over there. Oh, that's an easy kill for Argenta. Oh, there's more of them. Why can't I shoot? This thing has a rate of fire of 6. This should have allowed me to shoot.
I really not.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Oh wow, he's taking a lot of damage. I'll have to heal him next turn. That's a fire starter.
Do not dare ask.
Up.
Indeed.
He exploded. Put that there and blow him up. Rexploded. Oh fuck! You injured? Yes. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, heal her. I need Malachi to go fight that guy. So kill this dude. I need to remember to use my Crime Lord ability. Shit. Second Chaos Spawn, and there's a bunch more that are just waiting to show up. We've had one Chaos Spawn, aye, but what about second Chaos Spawn? And possibly third and fourth Chaos Spawn. Cassie is going down, almost certainly. Motherfucker, what do you think you're doing? Why didn't you get pushed? This is gonna end really badly for me, I just know it. Ooh, bad. Very bad. Very bad and no good. Oh, she lived. Okay, down goes Argenta. Oh. Not good at all. And I keep forgetting to use this. Thankfully that thing doesn't seem to get attacks of opportunity.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It's a job for whoever I give it to. Plus, I don't know a lot of serfs who can give people free turns. Ah, you bitch! Alright, fuck you, shotgun. Oh, she did hit him. I was like, who the fuck was she shooting at? Didn't look like it had hit. Okay, good. Not ideal. At least it's a blue one, not a pink one. Pink ones are worse. They're stronger, and once you kill them, they turn into fucking blue ones.
Just a minor setback.
Good damage.
Me? You insist, Lord Captain?
Everybody fucking keeps taking shots back at Abelard. And I don't know why. Raquel, what the fuck was that? Why did you do that? Why the fuck would you jump into the damage? spin on him. Damn it. Come on. Big damage. I do take back shots now. Not what I meant, but yes. Lord, this is Vesta. Please. You mean... And, Victus, what is going on? Fearance. Pete. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me. The light of my face is thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. Red, black. Lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking. The whole world. Let's talk more action. What's Vigdis saying? Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out towards the starport at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here, even if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. We are en route to the starport. Stop. Be that. Stop. Pinning. Appearance. Evacuate. Alright, I'm under no obligation to save anyone. It's every man for himself. Does anyone have any idea what just happened? The final dawn. We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan. Oh, Emperor. Forgive us for this negligence. I swear we will find a way to right it. Only an incomplete picture. Every warp-active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I've hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space. And most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I cannot, however, say what set off this reaction or where the light has gone. All we can do now is try to make it to the starport. Bad news, but not unexpected. Rogue Trader, we must help these people evacuate. The Emperor himself has entrusted their fate to us. I'm under no obligation to save anyone. It's every man for himself. That's it. Move out. In the words of me just now, that's not my problem. But we do have, like, a bunch of traumas stacked up. The fuck? Maybe fucking get out of the fire. What the shit was that? Yeah, let's just run into the thing that causes injuries on us. Jesus fucking shit, dude. It's not that fucking complex. It's visible fire. Do not jump into it. Do I have a means of dealing with trauma? No. No way to deal with trauma. Which makes sense, this is 40k, they probably don't believe in mental health. Did you think you had won, enemy mine? You vanquished Twilight. You cut down Aurora. But she was only one of us. You hear me? From the depths of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal he will rise. The hour is nigh. Fair enough.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Hey Argenta, hit him with that eye contact.
If I may.
I can sense a slight pressure in the atmosphere.
I think that guy was supposed to say something. Oh shit, they already have a bunch of chaos spawns. No way, no. Let's stack up our front line here.
Death to non-believer out of my
Not dead.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Chaos guides me.
Better to let them come to us. Oh, that guy's fucking dead.
Scriptural prognosis is
Bad miss. Can I target?
Someone
No.
else can do this.
Nope. Alright, kill that guy. Good job, Abelard. Proud of you.
I'd rather not.
Death to the weak. Serve the ruinous powers.
Serve these nuts.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Got a cultist leader. He's standing in the damage there. He might turn. What else do we have to deal with? Chaos Spawn, an Acolyte hiding there, and 2 Acolytes down here. Okay, I've already given everybody the Santic benefits. Yeah, everybody has it, so no point in casting that again. It's permanent until the end of the fight, right? No. This one I can reapply.
This is unacceptable.
Okay, a lot of fire damage there. And Immolate the Soul also deals additional fire damage. So that's gonna be a bunch of damage to this thing each time its turn comes.
my vow is to serve.
Bro cannot hit shit. Not sure why you shot at the Chaos Spawn, but hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, big dog. I can hit both of them like this, so
I'll do it.
I'm gonna. Jump right in the middle of them. Nice. Very good kill. I don't want to go all the way back, so I'm not going to use the other thing. Anybody need healing? Yes, you.
I'm a member.
In the name of House Orselian, I shall prevail.
I accept my offering.
Pretty good damage there. Maybe should have opened with the armor-piercing one. But that's okay. We've kind of demolished this thing's armor, so... That is a badass fucking line. I know one way forward. Alright. I thought that that would have killed it, but I forgot to apply this. No, you are very much injured. You have 2 pieces of very big trauma. Like, -1 action point on you is huge, and minus agility is also pretty fucking big.
Through chaos, I stride.
How many? Oh, there's that guy there. Cassia, can you kill that guy, please?
Emperor,
Just
give
like
me
look
strength.
into his eyes or something. Yeah, that works actually, like really nicely. Good job, Cassia. Proud of you. Oh, line of sight. What do you mean? Sure, that works. We done? No, there's that guy still. There you go. What's this? Mesh vest? No. Not better than what my guys already have. Let's keep it going, keep it pushing. We had a really nice killing field there for a bit. Can somebody grab that guy's stuff? Thank you. He comes, he comes, he comes, he comes. Who comes? Me comes? You comes? They are coming, one following in the other's footsteps. The aurora of the morning and the aurora of the evening. Uh-huh. These crazy motherfuckers, they trip.
If we manage to find an intact shuttle in this burning hellscape, it will be a miracle sent by the God Emperor.
For a person as important as the Lord Captain, I am certain there will be a vessel waiting where it should be. Surely the commoners know their place in the evacuation order.
Cassia, you're fucking stupid. This is why everybody you know and love died.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain? Me?
That's fucking new.
Show me what you've got.
Fucking shit.
Get to it.
Where the fuck did that come from? I didn't have any trauma on me, like a second ago. The fuck? Oh, here comes reinforcements, goody. Get them. Fuck them up. Okay, so they've got two warriors and a soldier, huh? And what are you, Solomorn? He's a soldier, too. And Glyto is a good boy.
It will be done.
Didn't knock him back. Hey. Hey.
Let's get to it. Hold on here. Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Fuck him up. Again. Better kill this guy.
Here we go. Out of my way.
Those guys are fucking tough as shit, actually. Like, actually impressive how tough those guys are. Am I debuffing them? I think so. So they have a little buff, the more of them there are.
Arbitrators are made of plasteel. Arbitrator judges.
Yep. Good boy, Glyto. Keep fucking him up. Jesus fucking shit, brother man. How many shots does that give? 10. And then he rapid fires and doubles it. God damn. Brother man just shits out 20 shots like it's nothing. Also, they managed to take out one of the arbitrators, which is no bueno. No bueno, not good. Sorry about that. Very nice.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I believe you. He tried to take a swing back at Abelard. Did not work.
Let's see to it. Naturally.
Let's heal Malachi. This can be a buff, right? Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I will do my duty.
Here we go.
Here we go. Reload. Blast them.
High momentum.
It's clean up right now, so. God, that Glyto is such a good boy. It's a lot more damage than you expect him to. The fact that that thing still hasn't run out of ammo is insane. It's got 120 shots just in there. Still alive, Rogue Trader. Good. You spot just as many wounds on— wait, was it? Solomon Shetland is punctured in multiple places, his face stained with blood, but his gaze remains clear and firm. You spot just as many wounds on Glyto. There are burns and cuts all over the coat, and one of the visors is broken. And yet, there's nothing in the Cybermastiff's straight posture that would indicate pain, if pain is even something this dog can feel. What is happening at the starport? Panic and heresy. The people are ready to crush each other to reach the shuttles, which makes them easy targets for the enemy. Where's the governor? I do not know. He waited for you under RBT's escort to burn the heretic's body and conclude the ceremony. But when the sun went out and enemies came at us from every crack in the rockcrete, he panicked and ran. Not the smartest choice. He would have been safer with us. Those wounds look bad. Let me offer you first aid. I would have accepted your offer, but we still have Medicaid kits. Not many, but it should last us until we get to the shuttles, which is all we need. It appears your investigation has hit a dead end. Not yet, it hasn't. We did find something on the port terminal. Shortly after the tithe was hauled away, a suspicious ship took off from the planet, and I already know how to track it down. I see you're not trying to flee and have chosen to fight instead. I commend your resolve. Actually, our plan is to retreat. The rebels are one thing, but there's nothing we can do against the warp forcing its way in, and that's a fact. This battle was forced on us. We had to keep the heretics away from the terminal until the machine spirits finished transferring the data to our shuttle. Speaking of shuttles, the ship we hired has turned tail and left orbit, so I must turn to you with a request. Take my squad aboard, and we will disembark on the First World or station with access to a void ship. We cannot die here while whoever stole the tithe is enjoying their freedom. I could use a personal lawman at my beck and call, especially one who's in my debt. Oh my god, he did not like that. You have my thanks, Rogue Trader. You should press forward. We won't keep you waiting. Bro, a vein pulses violently. My bad, player. I was kidding. Who here would benefit from a hot shot? I guess you. But man, Solomon is so fucking cool. I wish cops were real. None of this would have happened if we'd been allowed to investigate the locals. My wounds will not stop me from taking a few more heretics down with me. Besides blood, they put a few extra holes in me, but I put a dozen holes in them. Yeah, you can have this one. Stronghold. Whenever the wielder balks an attack, they gain 8 temp wounds. That is very nice. God, I want to play a fucking warrior vanguard again. My brain, it tells me to tank. Why dodge when you can tank? Wait.
I'm watching your back. Always.
Gotta
But of course,
heal
Lord
Cassia
Captain.
before that turns into an old injury. All right, we've all suffered our fair share of injuries here, but I think we can take on Aurora. What do you guys think? You think we can take on a Space Marine? A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Sergeant Malgar, I demand an immediate report. What is going on here? Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him, and after all this... You think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? Governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to his side, his remaining eyes staring upwards. Of course, the noble scream cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whispers. Enough! You've said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykard Minoris and ensured the prosperities of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Madness. Punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Let's just get... I want to get to the... I want to get to the fighting. Malgar, now is not the time to massacre each other. It's not the first time I've done the impossible. I'll get everyone out of here, including your men. Yeah. If anyone else had said that to me, I would have laughed and spit at their feet. But you're a hero of the Imperium. If even half the stories of your exploits are true... Well, I will trust you, Lordship, sir. A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones. Oh, fuck, Dick.
absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Okay, so I think everybody understands just how fucked this situation is. Like, this is the moment where canonically we all die. Just because of how ridiculous it is to have to fight a chosen. Turn 1. Immediately we lose 3 people. Stay behind me, Lord Captain. I will hold it off as long as I can. No, that's not going to be very long, Abelard.
I will triumph.
So much fucking armor and deflection, he's insanely strong. It's that monster! Its image! It's twisted by corruption. Oh, Emperor, is my life meant to end so soon? Yes. Straight up, pretty much our only way of damaging this guy reliably are the people still alive, thankfully.
Let's get to it.
Purpose guides me.
Let's get away. The further away we are, the better. Because that guy scares me.
That is foolishness.
Why is he running into melee with her? Is he just giving people attacks of opportunity for fun? Also, he's a soldier, right? No, he just has his own, like, set of abilities. Does he have Disturbed on him? He does. Good.
I need no guidance. I will triumph.
Okay.
I'm afraid not.
Where's he going? Well, that's just fucking rude. Down goes Abelard.
Satisfying demise.
Please kill. Fuck. Good. Nice. Not nice. Oh. Fucking shit. Gonna have to finish this with just Cassie, I just know it. How much can you move? A lot. Okay. Can I win this? No. What does this do? Against the target enemy without spending a charge, immediately making a melee attack against it that repeats this combination of... Okay. We gotta. Desperate measure. No! Okay, good. Yes! Keep going. Alright. More. Fucking please stop missing. Please, for the love of God. No. Bro, I am fuckled. He just parried everything. But he'll die on his next turn. Oh! Oh! Oh, thank fuck.
Purpose empowers me to prevail.
Wait, is that the sniper? No, it's not. Ah! Still have to deal with the sniper.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I don't have any means to close the distance. No! Don't shoot at her! Also, I should have actually healed.
I'll remember this. Your help suffices.
Forgot that I had healing kits. Goddamn. That was... No! My extra turn dispenser! Come on. Ah. Kill him. Okay, we're in melee. Oh, god damn, that was way too fucking close. Incredible. To have survived an encounter with a heretic Astartes. Yeah. Now I've seen it all, your lordship. His colors were a blazing, raging crimson. Thank the Emperor that our souls are unburned. Yeah, sure thing. Unburned. Praise be to the Omnissiah for manifesting this statistical miracle and invalidating an unfavorable tactical prognosis. That is a nice looking sword, though. Life-draining sword. On a successful hit with the sword, the target must pass a toughness resistance test. On a failure with a -5, suffers bleeding and veil degradation increases. If heretical, the wielder restores wounds equal to 25% of damage dealt. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Arch Militant. For the versatility. For you, Vanguard. Arch Militant. Bounty Hunter. You get to be an Executioner. And you, I'll make you a Master Tactician. Because you can deal some insane damage as a Master Tactician. Look at all of this trauma, bro. God damn. Let's get the fuck out of here. Whoo! Aurora, man. We got him, though. Man, I'd be fucking pissed if I was Aurora, though. It wasn't even me that killed him. It was his own dude. Shot him in the back of the head. By accident. That's the fucked up part. It was an accident that he died there. Thanks be to the Emperor you are alive, your lordship. We're most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's sun. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun. Black creations of inhuman make. Amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star and then... My apologies, I struggled to find the words that could describe the terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Drukhari. As if we do not have enough troubles on our hands already. A breed of the Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of the sun is one example of what they are capable of. What is the situation on board? The Navigator Sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnisci grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Why'd you not send a shuttle to the planet for me? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Y'all are saying too many words. We'll not waste any time on this world. Pull back. And begin preparation for translation to the warp. The souls of millions of subjects of the Imperium are in your hands. Reconsider. Rykard Minoris must be obliterated before it is in the thrall of the archenemy. Do not forget yourself, Interrogator. One more objection from you, and I shall forget all about the need to deliver you to Footfall alive. I understand, Malachi. With your decision, you are handing an entire planet over to the archenemy, and I will be obliged to notify the Lord Inquisitor of what has happened. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Going on here. The warp sextant is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit. Magos, why don't you assume control of the Technomats? Surely that contribution will speed things up. They would only be a hindrance. I am searching for a way to rectify the error. If you do not bring the crew, heed the words of Megas Hanuman. Pascal, I kindly request that you take charge of this mess. Thank you, your lordship. You are right. Tech comrades, heed my instructions. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnisci guides me. Alright, what am I doing? Blah, blah, blah. What do I have to do? Place hand in there. What does that mean? Bro, too much text. Too much text. Too much text! And I've done this so many fucking times. Alright, obey me and start the warp engine. Lord Captain, Rayboy here. Crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and ready to go. We're ready to begin the translation to the warp, your lordship. Lord Captain is speaking. I give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. Okay. Closing all the things, and we are making the warp jump of all warp jumps. Not really, it's a regular warp jump, but it's very, very narratively significant.
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Alrighty. What? Oh, it's just it's a shovel. I see. Hmm. Okay, we could have gotten a shovel. I guess I just missed it. I don't really care that much. I find the shovel memes humorous, but they should stay as memes and not make their way into the main game. Into the mainline universe, you know. The Navigator and the pilots are waiting your permission to begin the process. The Furibunda system is home to Footfall, and the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronis Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnicide to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the docks. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Darkonis, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader von Valancia's dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Malachi. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Malachi. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your lordship, young Yvain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher, and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Malachi von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator provided that he possesses the decryption key. Proctor Antha has asked to inform you that he and his arbiters will be disembarking on Footfall so that they might continue their investigation. He also wished to thank you once again for rescuing his squad and sends his assurances that the Marshal will hear of the invaluable assistance you provided. Kinda wish he had helped against Aurora, but yeah, I'm okay with soloing a Space Marine. Are you leaving us, Heinrichs? The arrangements between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall, and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Malachi. I hope we meet it. You're a skilled fighter. I could use people like you. Would you say we extend your stay in my retinue? Thank you for your offer, but I must decline. I'm afraid my duty to the Golden Throne comes before anything else. Let's just clear all of these up, because I'm fairly certain there's a couple of lore entries here that should... Tudlin, I give her leave to make the transition from the warp into real space. Victus begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Takara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock. And besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. We will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito. I will arrive officially as the rogue trader. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. I think I'll make her the Grand Strategist, and you are also an Executioner. It's good to carry this. Because then I can get that extra action point that I sometimes am lacking. Yeah, we don't have anybody who wants to use this or this. We can hold on to this for now. Extra wounds, extra toughness, and regeneration. That's really strong. I will keep that. Because while this saved me, gave me 10 extra health during that fight when I died, this will probably end up being much more useful. Can we access all of the trading stuff for these guys now? Oh, I can't do any of it now. Alright. Well. Anything else that needs to be done? Actually, 15% extra damage on somebody who already deals a lot of damage is really nice. Okay. I think that's that in terms of getting my equipment ready. However, it is getting quite late, everybody. So, I hope everybody had a good time today. I'm gonna have to drop you guys off with somebody else. So, to all of the new people who dropped by today, make sure to follow if you are not already. I also have the YouTube channel, so make sure to check that out if you'd like. Join the Discord, do all that stuff. But, with all that being said, I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Probably going to be Space Marine 2 because of the Horde mode coming out, as well as other content. And on Friday, I will almost certainly not be streaming because I have a wedding to attend to. So, I hope everybody had a good time. I'm going to drop you guys off with... Who am I going to drop you guys off with? Who do I drop you guys off with? You know what? I'm going to drop you guys off with Stormfall. She's going to be playing some Death Stranding 2 on the beach. She's an awesome gal. I found out about her through her WoW content. She's a real gamer gal, and I will drop you guys off with her, and I'm going to head out.